Hey traders, we've got a rule change at Top One Futures. Now the good news is
should be fine. We should be good. All right. Let's put this over here. Term. Yeah, I started trading. Well, I originally started out trading gold probably like 4 years ago, but I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't experienced as I am now. So I started trading gold again. At the beginning of this year, I back tested for like 6 months and forward tested with paper trade. And now I recently activated an FTMO account. Sorry, my dog keeps barking. Yeah, but I'm working on an FTMO account right now. I'm currently 1.5% away from passing. It's a 100K account, but I need to pass phase 1 first to make 10%. And then phase 2 is 5%, and then you get funded 10K static drawdown. I like it. It's different. But I like trading New York AM with NQ and ES better. I like keeping that a separate system. And then this is going to be a totally... I just like keeping them both separate. XAU will be on different prop firms, everything different system. New York will be NQ and ES. I feel like I just trade better doing that. I just feel like XAU just moves a little bit more clean with overall higher time frame price action stuff too. NQ and ES can be a little tricky sometimes, especially during New York. But I like doing an Asian session right now with gold. I was showing my my FTMO thing the other day. Here, I can log in. We've been doing good on it right now, but again, still got a lot of work to do. But you know, if you watch my content, you know I'm transparent with what I'm doing. Should be able to move this up here. Yeah, dude, I've had 3. You trade fair value gaps? I mean, yeah, I trade smart money concepts. Dude, July I'm on a 3 trade break even trade streak with 1 trade away from passing. This trade came $200 away from passing. This one came $300 away from passing, and this one I got stopped out of my trailing drawdown and it went to break. It went to take profit. This month we did good, and this is when we started in May. But again, we're still on phase 1. We need to get to 110,000 past phase 1. Have you ever watched our live streams or no? Or my live streams? this your first time? First time? Alright, alright. Have you ever watched my content or no? I've been working on growing on social media, but again, I'm more of a trader that's focusing on trying to be consistently profitable over a long period of time. You're from India? No way. That's crazy. How'd you come across my content? Was I just floating on the For You page? No way, they're pushing me. Are you saying yup because you're from India, or the other question? I was on just your For You page. Trying to make it in trading? Yeah, it's definitely a long journey, dude. A lot of people try and sell the fake guru dream, but most people don't make it in this world. But that don't mean it ain't possible. If someone can do it, so can you. It just takes a while. Just blowing prop firm accounts right now. So if you're blowing prop firm accounts right now, why don't you go back to paper trading for a little bit? Why don't you take a step back? Why do you need to make money right now and be on a prop firm account? Does that make sense? It never hurts to step back and paper trade without any real funds, without any pressure, to see how you truly perform with building a system. Can't control my emotions working on them, but somehow ended up revenge trading because you're too focused on the... Dude, you're not... My advice would be slow down and go back to paper trading and prove to yourself that you could stick to your system for 3 to 4 months and trade well for 3 to 4 months with doing the right things, following your rules and following your system. And if you could do that, that'll build your confidence to be able to say, all right, let's start an eval now. And then do the same thing. Take your time on the eval. Have good risk management. Prove to yourself you can pass an eval. Don't rush the process. And then if you could do that, you could prove to yourself that you can get a payout. But that's just my viewpoint on it. That's my viewpoint. Some people will tell you to rush through the process, but I feel like that comes at a certain, like to rush evals. That comes when you get to a certain part of your trading and you're skilled enough to do that. But you can't jump 10 steps forward, jump 10 steps forward and expect it to work. Let me know if that made sense, but again, that's just my viewpoint. I don't know everything. Wish I did. When I paper trade, it feels emotionless, but when it comes to real money or prop firm, emotions are all here and there. I usually come around 80 to 85% winning on paper trading. If you have an 80 to 85% win rate in trading, that's pretty tough. You can consistently do that over a 6-month span, have an 85% win rate, 80% win rate. If I give you 6 months of data, you think you can have an 80, 85% win rate at the end of the month, even if it was on paper? Right at the 6 months. I mean, it might matter on your strategy, but it's still pretty good if you could do that. You just got to think of it as, I was an athlete in college, so the way I look at it is, with any sport, but I was a wrestler, for example. You take a beginner wrestler, or a beginner football player or anything, and you put them on the highest level right away with a month or 2 or 3 months of experience, they're not going to perform well. And yes, they might be eager to want to get out there and perform and compete and do all this stuff. You have to take the correct steps first to become a better athlete over time. And how do you do that? Repetition of practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and failing and failing and failing. So it's just, you got to have the viewpoint on that with trading, dude. Sometimes you got to take a step back and go through the boring part to get better. And that's paper trading sometimes. Yeah, I use liquidity levels, I guess you could say. I just really mark out higher time frame stuff and try and make the higher time frame connect with the lower time frame, predict the overall move for the session. But I mark out all my draws: hourly, 4-hour, session highs, session lows, higher time frame gaps, look at overall market structure, and think what it wants to target. And I just feel like a little bit of just years of experience too with it. I just keep it simple though. Like, I use smart money concepts, and I've just stuck with that for years. I've been trading for 6-7 years, but I've like stuck with smart money concepts for probably 3.5, 4 years now. And after learning that and sticking with that and just getting better with those tools every single day, with the tools in my arsenal, I don't know, get better. Does that make sense? Watch my YouTube. Watch my YouTube lives, dog. I go live every morning. If you want, I mean, there's so many people out there you can watch. Just find somebody you connect with on social media and shows the transparency of their journey, what they're doing and how they're doing it. It's easy to find somebody who's transparent or not. They should be comfortable with showing you their dashboard. They should be trading live in front of you, showing you live executions. Find somebody who does that. And then stick to what they're doing, because they'll show that it works. If it works for them, it could work for you. You just got to make it work for yourself. But that's just repetition and using smart money concepts over time. Just because we sweep out 4-hour highs or an hourly high, or let's say previous day high, that doesn't mean we're automatically going to reverse in the opposite direction. You got to identify overall market structure, what the market's looking like, how it's moving, what it would want to target, all that stuff. Do you have content on YouTube separately? Yeah, I do. I created a boot camp about a year ago, maybe, or 6 months ago or something like that. I forget. But I'm way more experienced now. I'll probably create one maybe at the end of this year, but I just really been focusing on growing right now. But I do have videos on my YouTube channel. I post every single live session too that I've had for the past year. Every single live session, win, loss, break even. You can even go watch those videos too, of like winning trades that I take. I post every single live session. I'm very transparent, dude. I really don't. I'm just showing my journey and doing the best I can. I really don't care what anybody said. I do have a free Discord. There's like 300 people in it, but it's not crazy active, I'll be honest with that. I'm working on growing that also. I'm not big in the space yet. We're hoping to be big in the space soon, but I'm just staying consistent with that stuff. I went to college and everything as an athlete, dude. So I was originally an athlete before I started full-time trading. So it's a different world trying to grow on social media trading-wise. I'm not really well known yet, but we'll get there. Like right now, like we're doing nothing. You can just look at the market right now and just it's just consolidating in a range right now. That should be pretty obvious. If you want to join the Discord, the link's in my YouTube bio, but it's free. I trade live in there every day too. I go live in my Discord, and then I go live on YouTube every morning, and it matters what nights I want to go live on for gold. I just honestly go live to just be consistent with going live. I want to create a new banner right now. That's what I was trying to focus on. I didn't think anybody was going to join, so I was going to create a new banner. I feel like this one I have right now is boring with the purple and everything. Oh, there he is. I gotta accept you in because people try and freaking scam my Discord. I originally had my Discord private for a long time, dude. Because I just wanted to keep it a private community. Especially learning how to trade live in front of people on top of trading is a whole nother skill set that you have to learn emotional wise. So that took me some time, but we're getting better with that too. Yeah, baby. What up? What up? I'll let you in. You're Gamma FX, right? Yeah. Here you are. We'll get you in there. Alright, now you should have access. It's pretty cool though. I was just chilling on your For You page in India. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't give signals, dude. I think that's wrong. Listen, I don't even want to teach people how to trade. I wanted to at first to just get it out there because I love trading so much. But I'll probably do it in the future, and I still kind of do at people who want to learn. But what I've learned, dude, is people fade out in this world, even when you try and teach them. And sometimes people just don't listen also, but I don't know. I'm very transparent with what I do. And I just want to keep getting better and show the process of what I'm doing to motivate others to do the same thing, right? To show what works for me can motivate somebody else that it works for them or push them to do it. Or again, if they want somebody to talk to and ask questions, they could talk to and get a real transparent answer out of it. Do I know everything? No. Am I the best trader in the world yet? No. But I'm very transparent. And I don't think I'm a bad trader at all, dude. I might not be making $100,000 a trade yet, but we built up. We built up. I've made some money and I've lost some money. Oh, dude, I love trading. I love trading. I watch some podcasts of some of these people and they say how they don't want to do it the rest of their life. I understand that viewpoint. I probably won't be like going balls to the wall and trying to do what I'm doing now and make a shitload of money. It probably gets to a point one day where you can put $5 million into a live account and just trade normal with good risk management. That's it. I think I'll do that to the day I die. If I got $5 million to throw to the side, dude, I'll put that in a live account. I'll trade 0.5% each trade and just be consistent, no rush. Be chilling. I'd love to do that. I love trading, man. Sucks sometimes, though, don't get me wrong. It can be painful, but it's worth it. That's anything hard in life. That's the cool part about it. You target RR pips. I target my levels where I think the market's going to continue to. That's what I target. But I try to aim for 1 to 2. I don't take anything lower than a 1 to 1.5 probably. If it's a 1 to 7, a 1 to 6, and it's a good trade, solid trade, good risk to reward, I'll probably take it. But I usually try and target a 1 to 2. But it really matters on if there's a setup presenting itself, and I think that price could reverse at a certain point. Like let's say, let's say we came down, we swept this low, and I think price could come up to this hourly high and reverse off of it and continue lower. I won't take this trade down here and take partials and go break even. I'd rather like target this for another take profit and this for another take profit, you know? If I think the market's gonna come all the way up here, then, and it's a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, I'm all in. But if we have like a high like this and it's a 1 to 1, and I think it can reverse off of it, I probably won't take it. It's just me though. How long you been trading for? Wait a tick. I'm gonna be code. Oh, dude. I've been trying to build my own software right now too, for my trading and social media and everything like that, and I've been getting good at coding. You've been trading 2 years? Oh yeah, you got some experience. You got some experience. I like to hear that. So you know what you're talking about, most likely. You got some experience in the game. It's hard to talk to people sometimes when they say they have like 2-3 months of experience, dude. And I have like 6-7 years of experience. And I'm just like, oof. It's a journey. My first 3.5-4 years though, I was wrestling and that was my main focus. I wasn't full-time trading. I'm in nothing right now. I don't see anything based off of how I trade. So I'm just sitting on my hands and doing nothing. I haven't taken a trade on gold in 3 days, I think. I didn't see anything in the past 3 days. I haven't on my freaking, I trade NQ and ES mostly too. But I've only taken 2 trades this month, dude. On ES and NQ. But we're doing good this month, but I didn't take a trade today in the AM either. So can you explain your view so I can learn from it? Elaborate. What's my view on what? That's a broad question because there's so much in trading I have different views on. Like, give me a topic. Like, what's my overall view on trading in general from somebody who doesn't know anything about it? What's my view on my strategy or how I look at the market? I don't know. Okay, what would I see happening? All right. My bias coming into here is, look, let's start with the daily time frame. Daily time frame, we broke back to the upside right here, right? We created this daily order block. We came into it, we respected it. We can mark out equilibrium also of this range from this daily low to this daily high. I start from the higher time frame and I go to the lower time frame. To me, this looks like on the daily time frame, we want to continue higher, right? We got confirmation, we broke structure, we're respecting equilibrium, we're respecting a daily order block. We're also creating what? Higher highs and higher lows, right? That identifies as an uptrend, correct? So let's get on to the 4 hour now. What is the 4 hour showing us? We broke structure on the 4 hour time frame. We still never broke structure to the downside, but we came up and swept this high and we're coming into this gap right now. We could probably potentially get a reaction off of this. So what would we want to react off of if price wants to continue higher? We have this hourly low, this New York low, we have this hourly low, this 4 hour, and then this 4 hour gap, right? I would prefer for the best entry for the price to come into this 4 hour low and this 4 hour gap, show buying pressure out of that, and we can continue up to these highs up here. Come above this high, this will be the new lower low, boom, we continue higher, right? What can we target above? This 4 hour, hourly, 4 hour, and we get a daily high above, right? Let's go down to the hourly time frame. What's the hourly time frame showing us? We mark out our hourly highs and our hourly lows. We mark out our draws, and I don't do jack shittery until we come to our draws, right? I'm going to look at price action when we come to this hourly low. Then we scale down to the 15 minute, the 5 minute, and the 1 minute, looking for entries. But I personally like to look at the 5 minute. So if we get a reaction off of this hourly low, we're bullish on the 15 minute. We end up breaking structure on the 5 minute. Scale down to the 1 minute, we get confirmation. I'll enter the trade, and I'll think that price is going to continue higher. But if we don't get a reaction here, what do we go to next? This draw. And we don't get a reaction here, what do we go to next? This draw. And I wait for my reaction off of it. Does that make sense? So my overall bias is bullish, but I need to see one of my levels get respected first and show me that price wants to continue higher, and not just think price is going to continue higher. What do we think of that explanation? That's just my viewpoint on it. What up? I do trade gold at the moment, yes, but only Asian session. I was just explaining the gamma, whatever, I think the name's gamma. Now, blue line here, this is New York session low. Does that make sense? I mark out session highs, session lows, higher time frame draws, 4 hour, 1 hour, daily, weekly. Matters if we're by a weekly low or something like that. But this is a session low. So this is New York session low. I just make it blue because I want it blue. I don't know. Yeah, see, like my orange one down here says LD. So what is that? That's London session low. And then my red one, what is that? AS. Previous Asian session low. The previous Asian session, which was yesterday, which is probably what, Wednesday? So today's Wednesday the 8th. So today's Thursday the 9th. It's Wednesday. I don't believe we'd come all the way down here. I would like to come. Wow, that sounded freaking terrible. I would like to come down to here. I like this 4 hour low / 4 hour gap. I feel like we can get a solid reaction to the upside off of that. That's what I'd prefer, but I'm going to pay attention to my draws below. But again, I don't want to go against the higher time frame right now. Yes, we could come up and maybe sweep out these draws above this 4 hour and this hourly, and then we can target this draw down below. That's a possibility. That's another option, because then we could think price could retrace down to that level. We could target this area that we wanted to see that reaction off of. But we could target this move. But those are just the potential possibilities I look for in my brain to identify what I want to see, and if I don't see it, I don't take a trade. Pretty simple. You trade session sweeps? Yeah, yeah. Higher time frame, session highs and lows. Daily, 4 hour, hourly. Sometimes 15 minute, it matters on what the market's looking like. But I usually use the 15 minute sweeps in NQ and ES. Because I like using those together for S&Ts and stuff like that. Yeah, you got a level up there. Yeah, I think that'd be a good area. But I wouldn't be surprised if we just continue lower here, because coming into this session during New York, we came into this 4 hour and we swept out this 4 hour high. What would you expect after sweeping this 4 hour high? A retracement of some sort. So I'm expecting price to retrace somewhere down here in this area, but I'm going to look for that reaction of where it wants to continue higher. But I got to get confirmation before that. I'm not just going to take a... I'd like the 15 minute to be bullish and then look for 5 minute confirmation. 5 minute break of structure / inverse fair value gap would be awesome. And then you just go down to the 1 minute. Look for your confirmation on the lower time frame. Boom, entry. Let me let it rock. Wow, I'm gonna have to do this after stream. You don't get indices, they're confusing. I mean, it's a little higher pace, I feel like. Especially New York. I don't know, dude. It took me... I like NQ and ES because I can read two markets at the same time, and sometimes, or most of the time, I just feel like I read the markets better instead of it just being one, because I could see, like, for example, if ES is showing us it wants to continue higher, NASDAQ wants us to continue lower, and we end up forming an S&T in a specific direction on those indexes, I can predict that, all right, the other index that hasn't gotten to this level yet has the potential to continue higher there. Like, you know, you can use both at once, and I feel like you can map it out better. But gold is chill too. I like just sitting here and being patient and waiting. There's not much action that goes on. But sometimes you just sit here and wait and it just does this shit. It's just not annoying, but that's trading for you. It'll take time to come to that level for... Yeah, it's gonna. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know though, but I like NQ and ES. It took me time to figure that out though. I started with crypto when I first got into trading, and then I went into Forex, and then I went into futures, and then now I'm back at gold with futures. That's my journey over the years. Do we have news tomorrow? We don't. Who's it? Where are you from? J3AZ? I got lucky in crypto, dude. I got lucky in with Dogecoin back in like 2021 when it blew up. I turned $6,000 and like 120,000. But I was also a full-time wrestler. I got a free ride to college and everything. I was a D1 wrestler and made some money off of that too. But the most money I made was off crypto, and I had a bunch of money at a young age, 18, 19 years old. And then I got into Forex and lost most of that. I bought stupid shit and then ended up losing most of that money. So then I had a dirt bike at the time. Ended up selling a dirt bike for like I think $12,000 or something like that. Put that into a live account, ended up blowing it. And then I was still wrestling at that time, and then crazy shit happened through college. I didn't finish my wrestling career because something happened, and I just got a job. You know, got a job, worked at a zoo. But it's definitely been it's been an interesting journey. I started really like trading seriously for the past 3.5-4 years. I would say 3 years, maybe 3.5 years. That's when I started getting into NQ and ES and started taking trading really seriously. You lucky duck, I guess. Yeah, wrestling's good. It's a good sport. It teaches you discipline, patience, and stuff like that. And just being able to compete and work hard. I think it's a good sport. Did I want to do it the rest of my life? No. I'm from America. America. If you couldn't tell. Originally from Jersey, though. USA. Yep, I'm from the USA. The USA. The USA. You're for real in India? Or are you fucking with me? Like, you somebody that knows me and you just fucking with me? Or are you really from India? Hold on, I'm fixing my camera. You see my gorgeous face. I'm gonna let this live go till like 8:15 too, because I got some work to do after this. That's fucking crazy, man. That's awesome. Pushing my content in India, I'll take it. I'll take it. Dude, trying to blow up on social media is hard too, because again, you just want to be transparent and stuff like that. And some of these traders, most of these traders fake what they're doing, number one. But some of these traders who are actually good at trading, they're making money, dog. You come live in Asia only? Oh, you saying I go live in Asia only? No, I go live during New York AM. I trade ES and NQ during New York AM. That's my main system. I started trading gold again like 2 months ago. I showed you my dashboard. But I originally started with gold. I just have no more experience now. I'm a better trader. So I'm trying to build more funding in gold, which we're close to doing. But I have 25 funded accounts for NQ and ES, and I'm slowly building those right now. And now I'm trying to build more funding with XAU. Make sense? See? No? Will you trade gold New York AM? No, I only trade gold during Asian session. I like keeping I like it keeping two separate systems. I just trade better like that. I don't like trading. Based off of my experience and everything like that, dude. I tried trading Asian session with NQ and ES, but I perform better during New York AM. And my data showed that over the years, so I'm just gonna trust what my data shows and stick to that. But I had time to do this now, and I was like, why not? Dude, you used to trade gold, you're a more experienced trader now. Why not build more funding and build more capital and have other ways to make money instead of just NQ and ES with these specific prop firms, you know? I'm just making multiple different sources of income. So we'll have a system for NQ and ES, and then we'll have a system for XAU. Could be on a winning streak for NQ and ES, could be on a losing streak with XAU. Who knows? As long as I follow my system, they both should go up over time. Yeah, baby. No, yeah, you can. I literally post my live sessions every single day too. So if you ever miss a live session, dude, they'll be in my live section, but I used to post them on my YouTube. Who's doing what over here? Who's Zachary? Let's check this account. Does he look like a spammer or scammer? July 6, 2026. Yeah, right. Nah, you're too early, brother. I don't like scammers. I've been scammed before too, dude. That was part of my journey also. Yeah, I start my live sessions around 9:20 a.m. Eastern time on YouTube and in the Discord. If you want to join in the Discord, it's up to you which one you like watching better. Discord's like updated more in real time. But again, I don't give signals. I'm showing the process of what works for me to help other people learn. You should want to learn trading on your own. You should not take signals from people. you should want to learn the skill on your own. I feel like people who sell signals just freaking go balls to the wall with entries and stuff and don't care. And they'll just be doing funded accounts and stuff like that. And wouldn't do that with live capital. Can't earn without learn. Yes, sir. Dude, when I was learning, I would literally watch. I would join. I have Discords and stuff like that I join, but I came to like a point where I would sit there and I would watch people trade live and I would just examine what they're doing. I wouldn't trade. I would sit there and watch. Or if they'd post their live sessions on their YouTube channel and I would trade the session, once I got a little bit more experienced, I'd go back and watch their whole live session, what they did. See their emotions, how they entered, why they're entering off of here, the reaction the market did. Like, it's boring. That's even like before really paper trading. Paper trading is just, I feel like, to learn a strategy. But I don't know, man. I feel like watching somebody do it live in front of you and just seeing them grow can help you grow because it shows the live process of it. That's just my viewpoint on what I want my social media to be. I think that's the right way, in my opinion. But I don't know. Some people just want a signal bot, though. I think if you're gonna signal bot somebody, just go gamble. Go to play blackjack. Your odds are probably better. Traders Roadmap Series. W has liquidity covered. Yeah. Pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, I would watch the Traders Roadmap. I didn't completely finish it, but I should have went over liquidity. How to use Tradeify, prop firm, trade market structure explained. Understand draws and liquidity and how to use the markets. Yeah, I got it. It's 5 months ago. I could show you the link to that one. Here's the link. I just honestly post those because, again, I wanted people to understand how I trade. Again, I have more experience now because it is 5 months ago, but I still might have been more of a learning mindset to teach people, but I don't know, dude. It works for me. That's all I gotta say. I recommend watching just the live sessions too, if you can. And mute me. Don't even listen to me talk, but just watch the live market instead of back testing and forward clicking the button. Watch price action just slowly print. That'll help with patience and discipline. Instagram. I got Instagram. Yeah, I got Instagram. It should say it right there in the. Do you see it in the purple thing? Should be able to see it. My socials are right there. It says connect with me. Instagram's MASTROFUTURES. I got Twitter, all that stuff. Would appreciate the follow. That'd be awesome. Trying to grow still. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate the support. I'm going to create a new banner tonight so my banner looks better. I used to trade live on Kick, but now I'm trading live on YouTube. And I built like 60 followers on Kick, and now I'm going back to YouTube. Look at this motherfucker. Just made 34K rug pull. Anyone interested? I hate these people. I knew this Zachary kid was a scammer. I said it. Well, I'm gonna fuck with him. Just made 34K from rug pull. Anyone who's down. I said I'm interested. Where do I get started? This is why I have a waiting room. Because of this shit. Look, he's answering right away. Hit me up. Let's see if I can put this on OBS. I probably can. Oh my god, I can't. This is fun. I think I gotta do Alt. Yeah. Shit. Look at this kid. This is in my waiting room in my Discord. Look at these scammers. I just like messing with them. This is why I have a waiting room, though. Because people try and come into this Discord and they scam. This is why I don't even open it to the public. You DM me on Insta? Alright, sounds good. I'll answer it after this. I promise. Send me a text on Discord here. Here we go. I hate people, dude. Look, I'm gonna keep messing with this guy. Tap on my profile so we can talk. What do I say? If I gave you 50K, how much could you turn it into? Sounds good. I might be off in a little bit. We'll see. I'm going to let this run till around 8:15ish. So, I'm going to mess with this kid a little bit, though. This kid's a scammer. He's trying to join the Discord. This kid's probably biting his chops right now, saying, oh my god, this kid's going to give me 50K. Put this on TikTok. My hair looks crazy. I took a nap. Okay, this is what I was talking about before in my other video. People try and join the free Discords and they try and scam people. So what we started doing is messing with them back. Because why not? Because I've gotten scammed before in my journey before. In the beginning of my journey, someone's actually taking a lot of money from me. And I went to high school with the kid also. But I got scammed before, and I hate scammers. So I'm going to try and mess with this kid for a little bit, and I'm doing it in the live session right now, but we're going to see if he answers. I'll show you the chat real quick. Look, they come into this Discord, just made 34K from a rug pull. I said I'm going to give him 50K. We'll see what he says. But he said I should message him. We'll see if he gets the hint if I'm fucking with him, but I don't know. You gotta mess with them a little bit and kind of just get them all excited. Looks like he's not gonna answer. What's up, Tundra? What do you want? Would you eat your foodies? You wanna say hi? Come here. Yo. Come here. Uppies. Uppies. Come here. Your big doggy. She's a big doggy. Say hi to the camera. They probably can't even see you. They probably can't even see you. You're dark. Right? Oh my god. Get down. See if this kid answers. My hair is crazy right now. I don't think he's gonna answer. I think he found out that we're messing with him. I'm just gonna ban him. I can delete all my messages. Oh my god. I want to see this 8 p.m. and already closed. We're sweeping out this hourly low. I didn't even know we created that hourly low. See if we want to. I think we want to continue lower. I don't like this price action right now. I'm not taking anything in this. I'd love to come down to this 4-hour low into this gap and just take all this out. We have all these draws right here that we want to take out, I feel like. All this. I want to wait till that gets taken before we continue higher. I want to see something like this. That's what I want. I'm going to end this stream around an hour, right? So 5 minutes left. I like to just go live for an hour during Asian session, but I'll keep the Discord updated if you guys are in the Discord. This looks like duty. Wow. I want to see the 9 p.m. candle closes and stuff like that. We'll see how price action looks like in this new macro at 9 p.m. And then we'll see. But that's why I'm going to cut the stream in the next 5 minutes, because we're probably not going to do much until we start approaching 9 p.m. We did sweep out this hourly low that we formed, that I did not know we did form at first. Oh no, that closed at 8. That's why. And we did sweep that. But I think we can continue lower. I think we can continue lower. I want this 4 hour / 4 hour low down here. That's what I want. How many points is that as of now? Are we even gonna get there tonight? Probably not, dude. That's only 27 points. Possible. Possible. All right, if you're in the Discord, I'm gonna cut this in 2 minutes. I'll keep the Discord updated like I always do. But again, for the people who are watching, I'm really transparent with what I do. I'm just focusing on becoming a better trader and stuff like that. So if you want to follow along with the journey, you can. It's up to you. If not, then you don't have to. But I want to hit an hour for this stream, and then I'm going to cut this baby, and then I'm going to focus on fixing this banner. I want to fix this banner. I feel like we can make it automated and look good. That's the plan.
If I don't win, like, I can't afford my, like, it costs just to beat me and not being any extra fixed costs. Was at 100 until it did $500,000. But you could change that. But that would mean that I'm submitting a fee, not waving the white flag.
Years on dead, you should have told me this.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds. I'm cutting it.
You guys remember that Camaro I posted a while ago? Look at this. Oh.
Listen, bro. I got this really good idea.
Ooh, child, everything is gonna be brighter. 13 views this entire stream. Wow, we're famous. We got 4 consistent viewers. It's pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, I'm gonna cut the stream. We've been live for an hour. I just wanted to show up tonight and be consistent with trading Asian session with gold. But my main system is New York AM, right? I trade NQ and ES, but I'll be live again tomorrow for gold. I go live 9 a.m. around 9:20 a.m. Eastern time for NQ and ES, and then I go around live around 7-8 o'clock for Asian session. But I usually announce that in my Discord. You'll get a notification if you're subscribed. All right, peace out. I'll keep the Discord updated if I take a trade or not. But as of now, I don't like any of this. I want to see what happens towards the 9 p.m. macro. But I really want to see price come down and retrace over into this 4 hour / 4 hour low before we continue even higher. But we can react off of these draws anytime we want. I'm going to keep an eye on each one of these draws and see if we want to move higher off it and continue this overall uptrend. But if we just keep moving like this right now and not doing anything, which we've been doing for the past, 2 hours? We're just consolidating in a range, doing nothing. I need to see price break out of a range and see you want to go somewhere else first. Which would be cool too if we could break out of this range, maybe sweep this high or this high, and then target that move down, because this is still a pretty big move to this 4 hour. /4 hour low. And then the market could start continuing higher off of that. That's my plan. That is my plan. If not, then we don't trade. Doses. End in stream.